Greetings. I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Just tuning in, checking in. Uh, been on the internet most of the morning, no load today. I think we're gonna get about 8 or 9 inches of snow up here in St. Cloud, Minnesota. But I want to talk about Damar, Hamlin. My prayers are with you and your family. Last night I was searching for the game, and right as I got to it, I was thinking I was a bit late for the game. I caught wind of what happened, and the most I could do at the moment was pray. I wasn't sure if he was a father or if he was not, but I prayed for him as a father, as a brother, as a son, husband, a friend to somebody out there. I didn't know much about the young man, but my prayers are with him and with his family. Um, but even as I got up this morning, it's been all over the internet and stuff like that, and a lot of people are praying, and it gives you hope. It lets you know that there are a lot of good people in this world, huh? A lot of good people in this world. Just praying to hear something positive about his recovery process. I must say a big thank you for the first responders who were on site. I heard that they were performing CPR right there on the field. Um, had they not been there to do that, he would not even have a fighting chance. A young man, I think he's in his early 20s, playing the game of his life. This is what, pardon me, this is what growing up in high school or college, this was his dream to make it to the NFL. Playing in a game where he could almost lose his life. Thank God for the first responders, man. They did a great job. Had it not been for them, I don't think he would have a fighting chance. Hey, Sean, what's up? What's up? Very sad situation. Yes, it is. It is, man. And the NFL had to cancel the whole game, which was a good call. Those players were not in the frame of mind to go out there and perform, play a sport under a situation like that. Man, it's rough. It's rough because I have a son, have two daughters. They're very young, but just to imagine the thought of what his mom is going through as she was there in the stands. Um, had to go down to the ambulance before they took him off to the hospital to be there with him. Just tragic situation all around, man. If you have kids who are involved in sports, you know how risky and how dangerous sports can be. And just praying for his mom, sisters, brothers, family, friends. But I'm also thankful that there are some good people in this world. I saw fans both from the Bengals side, Cincinnati Bengals, and fans from uh, the Bills side. Everyone was at the hospital, coming together, praying. Uh, this young man also has a GoFundMe for his charity. I heard that people have been giving donations, which is very, very, very good, man. It just lets you know that there's good people in this world, and to see people rally around. Sad that sometimes it takes tragic moments like these to see these kindful acts being done in humanity, but really tough to watch. Before I continue, let me see here. Twisted Chaos. I say hello. Hey, how is it going, Chris? I hope you're doing good out there. Stay safe. Michael, I've been considering Schneider, but Hirschbach has me reconsidering. Okay. Yep. Yep. Do your research, make your phone calls, as I always say. I also want to talk about the dangers of trucking, the job we do. Don't let it be that you are so into the trucking that you don't stop and go to a doctor. You don't stop and go to a dentist. This young man could have had a heart condition before the play that happened in the game. We don't know. As truck drivers, we don't have the luxury of a paramedics team or first responders first hand if something like that happens. So sometimes you have a load. Um, if you know you're going to be passing through a big city 2 days from now, you could call that hospital, schedule a doctor visit, stop into the hospital, park somewhere nearby, even pay, take a Uber, take a Lyft, get to the hospital, get a checkup. Um, Man, I'm begging you, truck drivers, take care of your health. Health is wealth. Um, because we have to find time to take care of ourselves. Now, this job is dangerous in terms of accidents, but also incidents that you don't plan for. We are out here spending time away from our family, um, and the goal is to provide for the house and for the family, and also to make it back home. I am the kind of person where my primary doctor doesn't have to be in Wisconsin where I live. If I know that I am on an account in Minnesota and I'm going to be in Minnesota 4 or 5 days a week, why not find a hospital in Minnesota, try to find a primary care or a primary doctor there, schedule an appointment, go get a checkup done? Why not try to find even a dentist there, schedule an appointment and go get some dental work done? But we have to take care of ourselves. Um, this job, as I always tell people, it's very easy. It's very easy to fall into habits where you just eat at the truck stop some of the junk food. The compound effect of doing that on a consistent basis is not good. Um, if you're not exercising as much, it can be very, very challenging. Um, So we have to take care of ourselves, man. Um, we are getting heavy snow up here in Minnesota. And I was just turning to head into the truck stop, and a truck flew past me at about 60 to 70 miles per hour. Right next to me as I was turning, it was a left turn. So obviously you have the left lane and then you have my turning lane. And I was like, wow, it's white out snowing. I was just coming back from the gym. And I was like, wow, man, wow. As truck drivers out here, you have truck drivers who don't even look out for other truck drivers, much less other motorists on the road. Um, so we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to be careful. Our body is like a truck. We have to do our pre-trip on our body. Get up in the morning, take a deep breath, get some stretches. If the weather permits or allows it, walk around your truck. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water, staying hydrated. Um, Man, I'm telling you, because you never know. You just never know. And I'm very thankful for life. I'm thankful for every day. And this is why I'm a positive person. And I choose to, there are the negative sides of everything, but I choose to look at the positive, and try to push on. Got some comments here. All right, what do we got? It often takes tragedy to remind us of our own humanity, which is sad, but that's true. And I'm a big fan of like family reunions, family vacations, spending time with family, because a lot of time, even just family members only come together when there's a funeral or something sad happens. That's when when someone is in a bad spot, that's when a lot of people call. But I'm just thankful that the first responders did such a great job. I'm thankful that they were right there. I mean, it's the NFL. They have these things put in place, but it's no joke. It's no joke. We got Michael saying, Dwayne Burton, I like how they're still a big company, but they don't force you to drive when unsafe. And they have nice truck as fridge and television. Good reviews too. I think Michael is talking about Hirschback. Yeah, right now it's a lot of snow. I think about 8 to 9 inches out there, and I'm definitely not driving or not getting a load today. And what Hirschback does a lot of time is the safety department will call you and say, "Hey, you're in an area where there's gonna be a lot of snow or ice. What are you seeing out there? Please just know, slow down. And if you don't feel safe to drive, you can pull over, shut it down at somewhere safe and legal, find parking, and just communicate to your dispatch department." They're very good at that. Even a couple minutes ago, I saw a few message came in on the what do they call it? The geo tab talking. It says you are in inclement weather. You're in an area of inclement weather. Please remember Hirschbach safe six. Shut down if you have to. Um, Stuff like that. So yes, I will give Hirschbach a big thumbs up on that. I've worked at other company where they tell you you're the captain of the ship. You decide when to shut down if it is unsafe to drive. Um, but Hirschbach is the first place I have worked where I actually get a phone call and I also see continuous messages coming in on the geo tab. So that's very good of them. Wyoming is shut down too. Okay. Okay, Chris. I wonder what's going on up there. What are you guys getting? A lot of snow, ice? But man, I'm telling you, I was inside the Anytime Fitness working out. I got done, got out, decided I'm gonna jump in the truck because the Love's truck stop is like 3 miles down the road. So I'm like, I'm gonna go down to the Love's, grab a shower. Wow. I could not believe the amount of snow that was already on the ground, and the snow was coming down, and it still is coming down heavily right now in St. Cloud, Minnesota. These kind of weather, I'm not a big fan of driving in. Why? It's not even a matter of trucking experience. It is a case where do you feel comfortable driving with your heart at your belly bottom like you don't feel comfortable, and it's I don't think it's safe even when you have the experience or even when you're taking the necessary precautions to drive the best of your ability. You also have to worry about the drivers around you. It could be white out conditions, and you got trucks, you got cars that are just driving as if it's 90 degrees and sunny outside. I can't make this up. Oftentimes I see there's a line behind a snow plow truck. You know, we're staying behind the plow truck, and you got people just racing around you. When you see that happening, you might have to make a decision on pulling off the road. You know, your safety comes first. Dwayne Burton. Yes, they called me one time, asked how the roads were. I said, pretty slick. They told me to shut it down until I felt safe to drive. Yes, Hirschbach is very good at that. They will definitely do that. Let me see here. As long as you let them know what you are seeing and that you don't feel safe to drive, yeah, they will not force you to drive, and I really like that. Let me see. There we go. But I'm just saying, this job can be very dangerous. If you know you're going to be going through a big city, call, if you know like 2 days ahead, let's say you're OTR, right? Call into that city, figure out the hospital, schedule an appointment, stop in, get a checkup done. It doesn't have to be anything heart related. It could just be getting your blood pressure check done, checking your levels and stuff like that, because the unexpected can happen while you are around that steering wheel. And just by scheduling an appointment, you could get ahead of it. Um, the great thing, as I said about the NFL last night, watching that player as he fell on the field, first responders was right there. As truck drivers, a lot of times, even if you have a flat tire, it takes hours just to get road assist from a close by garage or tow truck company to come out and help you. So just imagine if you have a situation like that being in the truck by yourself. By the time it takes for help to get to you, things can go left real quick. So we have to take care of ourselves. And this is why I will stress again, we got to stay hydrated. Occasionally, we're going to eat some junk food. I know it happens. Number one, the temptation is just there. Um, it's just so accessible at the truck stops. But, I'm the big fan of stocking up on salads, meal prepping at home, putting stuff in the fridge and try to eat as clean as I possibly can. You know what I mean? I sign an Anytime Fitness membership. I get in the gym whenever it allows. But put workout and eating healthy aside, just knowing our status, our health status is very important. Very important. Twisted Oaks, Chris, I'm in Davenport, Iowa, but I got videos from a driver shut down up there. That's in Wyoming. Snow and ice and wrecks everywhere. And this too, the road will tell you when it's time to shut down. If you're driving down an interstate and you see trucks slid off the road, cars slid off the road, trucks slid off the cars slid off the road, your senses should start telling you, okay, the roads are probably not safe to be driven to be driving on. Pardon my English and my accent, but things like that. When you see a lot of wrecks, the ice. If you drive out and you realize there's ice, try your best to find the safest place to park and shut it down. That's the best we can do. That's the only part I don't miss about OTR. Right, Sean? And I know you had some problems. I think it was with your kidney and stuff like that. I'm very happy that you took the initiative to get rid of OTR and find something more regional, dedicated. Um, yeah, because it's really hard for us as truck drivers. Let's say you're out there in Wyoming on I-80 and you have what they said happened to this young man. I think it was a cardiac arrest or something like that. Now you're talking about hours. If somebody don't stop and look at you and try to help you, you're talking about hours before a decent first responders response team get out there to help you. Um, and as I said, I'm so happy for those people that was there, and also just knowing that there are good people in this world. I've seen videos on YouTube of trucks being in accident and other people stopping and helping, because the trend nowadays is whenever you see an accident to take out your phone. People are trying to get viral moments or a nice video. I don't know, that basic instinct of trying to help whenever something like that happens. That should be the first thing comes to the mind. I sent you a video from a fellow driver in Wyoming right now. Okay, I'll take a look at it and put up a video. Adam, wow, it sounds like Hirschbach value its employees and make sure they are safe when it comes to slippery roads like snow and heavy rain. Yes, they do. They do. Also, as a driver, but even if you don't work for Hirschbach and you drive for another company, you have to value life. You have to value your own safety. Remember, you got a family back home waiting for you to come home. If you have kids, you got, if you deemed the weather condition not safe to drive in, you shut that truck down. Let no dispatcher, no fleet manager, let nobody tell you to move that truck if you don't deem it safe. You know? Got another message from Sean. The road will always be there, but your health comes first no matter what. Yeah. The road will always. but I am stuck in snow. Can't move right now. Um, Hold on, let me see. Yep, sorry about that. The road will always be there, but your health comes first. Yes. Yes, it is. Like right now, there's stuff I would like to be out there doing, but it's snowing. It's almost 8 or 9 inches of snow covering my snow boots. It's not good for driving. As much as I would like to move now, I just can't. So I have to be sitting here. No load is more important than your safety and your health. You know what I mean? And I also want to take this opportunity to just send out my well wishes, send out my prayers again to Damar's family. As I said, as a father, I have kids. My son loves soccer. If you have kids that play sport or not, even if you have family member that let me see here. 1 second. Think I lost you. Okay, got it. If you have family members who play sports or children who play sports, you just this is the last thing that you wish. And even as sports fans, sometimes we turn on the TV, okay, we're gonna watch this game, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, and these are the last thing that you just that's on your mind. I was there searching for this game last night, and when I finally found it, it was the tragic news. I was like, whoa. I have I don't know, I think I have some form of emotional deficiency because I don't, how do you say it now? I like to show my emotions outwardly when I'm sad. I don't cry easily. I could be feeling very sad about something. It's very hard for me to cry. I don't know if it's because I was raised. I've seen a lot of trauma growing up in the ghetto. I've seen people got shot and killed. Um, seen dead bodies. Like growing up as a young man was like, I don't want to say the norm for me, but it would be so often that it kind of hardened me. And growing up in an environment where as a young man I had to be tough. But man, when I saw the dude Damar, when I saw Damar fell last night, I don't know him. He's not like one of the most famous quarterback or anything like that. No, he's a defensive player. But when I saw him fell last night, man, it hurt. It hurt. Would you happen to know anything about Trans Am and Western Express? I have a friend that just obtained his CDL, but his options are limited because he has a bad record. No, I do not. I trained a student who drove for Trans Am. Uh, he did not have a lot of good things to say about them, but in the driving world, that's what you're gonna find happen a lot when a driver leaves a company. Um, Occasionally, you'll find people that say good things about the company that they used to work with. Twisted Oaks, which is Chris, said it's called Pillar Syndrome, and I have it too. Hey, Chris, I'm trying to send a link for the live stream in the chat. Feel free to click on the link and join if you're not busy or if you're not driving. I just dropped the link in the chat. You become the pillar for those around you and become the support. Um, Let me see if I can get Chris here. I think we have Chris. Chris, hello. I see you in the waiting in the queue, but when I try to add you, it's not letting me add you. Must be something with your phone or your connection. Let's read this one again, though. You become the pillar for those around you, and you become the support and stable thing for those suffering around you. Okay. Trying to add Chris. I don't know what is going on. But yeah, it was really tough to see. Really tough to see. But good to see people rallying around. I think his GoFundMe for his charity, which is funny, he tried to his goal was 2,500, and now it is somewhere north of $3 million or something like that. Hey, yo, Chris, what's going on?
Hey, there we are.
There we are. How you doing, brother?
Not much. How's it going?
It's going good. It's going good. I'm stuck in snow, about 8 or 9 inches out there. Um, can't move, but it is what it is, huh? It's part of the trucking world.
Oh yeah.
How about you? How are you guys doing?
I've been stuck in a hotel since Friday.
Oh wow, since Friday. Oh well, I
We,
think I heard something is wrong with the truck.
yeah, my teammate decided to go deer hunting with the front of the truck.
That's nice. Did he get any deer? Did he hit a deer?
He got a deer.
Wow.
Messed up the radar. No real damage other than that. When we went to Monmouth to have it fixed, they put a Freightliner radar in to the International, and it messed up the electronics. So now our truck is at the dealership being fixed.
Wow. Any timeline on when the truck will be ready? Did they give you a timeline?
The shop said that we should hopefully have it back by tomorrow, but it could possibly be Thursday. But
Okay.
the good news out of all this is that my GM says that we are lined up for a truck swap. We're supposed to get a newer truck.
Ah,
So
a newer truck could be good.
yeah, we're
Guys,
hoping to
comment
get a
in chat.
Freightliner.
Comment in chat one if you're hearing Chris. Okay, I kind of not hearing you that clearly, but I don't know if the rest of the viewers are. So it sounds like you will be getting a new truck. I hear they have some 2023 and 2024 Flateliners in the pipeline.
Yeah, we're gonna get a 2023, but that's because two solo drivers are combining to team up and come onto the Lactalis account. So we're supposed to get whatever truck is left over.
Oh, and there one of them had a 2023 or both of them?
Both of them have 2023 Freightliners.
Oh, well, that's good. How is things on the Lactalis account so far? Is that considered a northeast account?
No, technically it's counted as a Midwest account.
Okay.
Yes, we do go to Buffalo, but technically it's stationed out of Nampa, Idaho.
Okay. So you guys drive across on 80 a lot, going across Wyoming, Utah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's not.
We're usually only in Utah for a little while, but we do spend a lot of time going through Nebraska, Wyoming, Iowa, Illinois.
That's good. So you're just chilling at a hotel for 4 days.
As of right now, and then so as far as I know, we're going to be here till at least Thursday.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to get my phone to stand up.
So you guys hit a deer. Um, nobody was hurt, thank God. I'm happy to know you guys are okay.
No, he hit a dead center on the deer guard. So literally, the only thing that was damaged was the bracket for the radar and the radar itself.
Wow.
There was
So did
no.
you hear about the NFL player Damar? I'm hearing a feedback. I'm hearing back myself.
Oh, you know what? It's probably because I put you on top of this plastic lid trying to get you to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
The
NFL
NFL
player
player
last
last
night.
night.
I'm still
I'm
hearing
still
about
hearing about
myself.
myself. Let me turn down the audio a little bit. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a lot.
that's a lot.
That's a little
That's a
better.
little better.
But we
But
you did you hear
did you
about
hear
the
about the
NFL
NFL
player
player
last night
last
that
night
got
that got
injured on the
injured
field?
on the field? Watching the show when it happened. Um, Literally, it's like they said the tackle was made, looked fine, stood up, and less than 3 seconds later, he was back down completely. Like, and you could tell because of the way he collapsed. He just kind of fell right then and there, and it wasn't like a oh let me sit down. It was just a boom done.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's
crazy.
crazy.
I know they
I
were
know they were
performing
performing
CPR
CPR
right there
right
on the
there on the
field, and
field,
that's
and that's
when I
when I
heard that they
heard
were
that they were
performing
performing
CPR
CPR.
is when
Is
I
when
know
I
that
know that
things were
things
really,
were
really
really, really
serious.
serious. Yeah, they also had a AED there
Hmm.
and they were doing the shocking him, trying to get his heart going and everything. They got from what I heard, they did get him stable, but um the last I heard was that, and that was last night, was that they were using a breathing tube because he wasn't breathing on his own.
Yep, I heard
Yep,
that
I
as
heard that
well.
as
I
well.
heard that
I
as
heard that
well.
as
We just
well.
have
We
to
just
pray
have to
for the
pray for the
family.
family.
I'm still
I'm
hearing
still
about
hearing
myself
about
a lot. I
myself
don't
a
know
lot.
what
I
is
don't know
going
what
on.
is going on. It might be my connection because I'm using the hotel connection.
Okay.
Okay.
But yeah, we
Well,
just
yeah,
have
we
to
just
pray
have to
for
pray
him,
for
pray
him,
for his
pray for his
family.
family.
And I was
And I
just
was just
talking about
talking
us
about
as
us
truck
as truck
drivers,
drivers,
the
the
danger of the
danger of the
job.
job.
Um,
Um,
when we come
when we
out
come out
here,
here,
sometimes
sometimes
we all
we
think
all think
about
about
where we're
where
getting
we're
our
getting
load,
our
where
load,
we're
where we're
dropping it
dropping
off,
it off,
and
and
sometimes we don't
sometimes we
think
don't
about
think
the
about the
dangers
dangers
associated
associated
with the
with
job
the
that we
job
do.
that we do. Yeah, and one of the things that you were saying, I actually had just finished talking to my DM about this a little while back, and in March I'm taking home time specifically for doctor's appointments. You
We
do
have to.
definitely have to take time for yourself and make sure you do those appointments. Make sure that you take any preventative measures you can to make sure you're in top condition. It's like you said, you got to pre-trip yourself as well as your truck. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Take the time to, you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I can push it, I'm good. Take that time, stop after a couple hours, take that time, get up, take a step, take a 10-minute walk. Even if it's in your truck, just get up, stretch, and kind of keep yourself
Yeah,
limber. Yeah,
like I'm
like I'm
stretching right
stretching
now.
right now.
But
But
seriously,
seriously, yeah, you sit behind that seat too long, and you're going to start having medical issues that are going to accumulate without you ever knowing it.
yeah,
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 it's not
it's
good.
not good.
Even working
Even
out,
working out,
sometimes
sometimes
it's a
it's a
challenge
challenge
when we have
when
the
we have the
tractor and
tractor
the
and the
trailer
trailer
to get
to
into
get
some of
into some
these
of these
parking
parking
spots.
spots.
So it kind of
So it kind of
demotivates you
demotivates you
from
from
working out
working
as a
out
truck
as a truck
driver.
driver.
But
But
we have to
we have
fight.
to fight.
Sometimes
Sometimes
I park
I park
close by
close by
and I'll
and
walk
I'll
the
walk
rest
the
to get
rest to
there.
get there.
Sometimes when I
Sometimes
am
when I am
bobtailing, I
bobtailing,
use
I
that
use that
opportunity
opportunity
to make
to
sure
make
that I
sure
go
that
in
I
and
go
knock
in and
out a
knock out a
workout.
workout.
Um, I will
I will
occasionally
occasionally
Google
Google
hospitals near
hospitals
me,
near me,
dentist
dentist
near me.
near me.
So if I
So
am
if
on
I
a
am on a
dedicated
dedicated
account,
account,
I try to
I
look
try
for
to
those
look for
places
those
in the
places in
area
the
that I'm
area that
at
I'm at
and try
and
to
try to
utilize them
utilize them
to get a
to get a
checkup
checkup
done
done
or
or
to get
to get
dentist work
dentist work
done. You know
done.
what I
You know
mean?
what I mean?
Whatever, the best
Whatever,
we
the best
can.
we can.
So
So
it is what
it
it
is what
is,
it
but
is, but
we have to
we
be
have to be
very, very
very, very
careful.
careful. And I do have a comment too, is that if you are teaming, like I'm currently teaming, uh, look out for each other. Don't hold back. Once you get in that truck with somebody else, you are family. You got to look out for each other.
Yeah, it's
Remind
like
each
a
other, hey,
brotherhood.
Yeah, you
or a
got to remind yourself,
relationship.
hey,
But
you're
yeah,
right. You know, like me and my teammate Elvis, we're constantly looking out for each other, making sure, hey, do you need to eat? Do you need to take a shower? Do you need to exercise? Um, there's times to where I pay for meals, he pays for meals. We try to look out for each other in every way that we can.
sorry. Yeah, I
Yeah,
agree
I agree
100%, man.
100%, man.
We got to
We
take
got
care
to
of
take
each
care of
other.
each other.
Um,
Um,
and
and
that's the thing
that's the
too.
thing too.
When I was
When I was
streaming,
teaming,
if I know
if I
someone
know
is
someone is
sleeping,
sleeping,
I'm not gonna
I'm not
take a
gonna
phone
take a
call
phone
because
call
I have to
because I
think
have to
about
think about
you in the
you
back
in the
that's
back that's
trying to
trying
get
to
your
get
rest.
your rest.
If I have
If
to
I
make a
have to
call
make a call
and I make a
and I
stop
make a
while
stop
you're
while you're
sleeping, I'll step
sleeping, I'll step
outside the truck
outside the
and
truck
use
and
that
use that
opportunity to make
opportunity
the
to
phone
make the
call.
phone call.
Just small
Just
things
small
like
things
that,
like
but we
that,
have to
but we
look
have to
out
look out
for each
for
other.
each
So,
other. So absolutely.
but hey, thank you for joining me. I keep hearing myself back, so I'm gonna cut you off. Maybe later you can come on in if you're still on. Yep, having a lot of problems on the stream here. Type one in chat if you can hear me. I'm trying to make sure that the audio is okay. Actually, we're on for what, 37 minutes? I just wanted to talk about Damar situation and let everybody knows that my prayers with the family. Um and as truck drivers, just remind us that the job that we do is very dangerous. Um we'll be going down grades, we'll be going in rain, we'll be driving in snow, we'll be driving in different conditions. We have to take care of our health, and not only just physical health, but also mental health. A lot of time as truck drivers, we're spending time away from family. Um, Things back home doesn't stop. So the phone keeps ringing. Things keep, you know what I mean? You want to be there sometimes when you're 4, 5, 600 miles away, sometimes even further. Um, you're missing out on socializing. So sometimes your mental health can be whacked or out of sight. So we have to take care of ourselves, stay up on our water, keep hydrated, stuff like that. Just wanted to touch on those things. Um, Take care of yourselves out there. I will probably be joining you tonight for the night train. If not, I'll see you guys soon. As I always say, I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. Peace.